I was never the possessive type. I didn't monitor her every move or question her freedom. But when Sarah, my wife, mentioned she was heading to a party hosted by her former college friend Jessica, I felt an uneasy churn in my gut. This wasn't just any social gathering, it was one of those parties. The kind Jessica used to throw back before Sarah and I tied the knot. I remembered that crowd well. Booze everywhere, boundaries slipping, loud music masking broken promises and bad decisions. I'd seen it all before. So, I kept my voice steady and told her, I don't feel okay with you going to this one by yourself. I know what those parties turn into. She sighed, clearly annoyed. Mark, it's just a few drinks with old friends. You're making a big deal out of nothing. That word, overreacting, cut deeper than she realized. It wasn't that I didn't trust her, but my instincts had proven right before. 3 years earlier, she attended a colleague's wedding after-party without me because I was stuck at home sick with the flu. When she came back the next morning, something in her had changed. She avoided eye contact. Her tone was off. She never admitted to anything, but the shift in her demeanor was impossible to ignore. Since then, I chose to trust her, but I trusted my intuition even more. Still, when she brushed off my concerns again, I didn't argue. I just told her calmly, if you want to go, that's your choice. But don't expect things to feel the same when you get back. She chuckled, thinking I was being dramatic, and walked out the door. That night, I didn't call or check in. I didn't stay up and worry. I just switched off.
Cool. Detached.
She came stumbling in at 3:47 in the morning. I heard the front door creak open as she quietly stepped inside. Her hair was messy, makeup smeared, heels dangling from her fingers. Oh, you're still up, she murmured softly. I didn't respond, just stared into the dim hallway. She tried to sound casual. It was fun. A little wild, but nothing crazy. I nodded silently. She climbed into bed while I sat upright, eyes fixed on the wall. The air between us was thick, unspoken tension hanging heavy. The next morning, I went out for a run. The cold helped clear my head. When I got back, she was at the kitchen counter, a cup of coffee untouched in front of her. Are you mad at me? She asked. I gave a half shrug. Not mad. Just thinking. My even tone shook her more than any argument would have. She hovered close the rest of the morning, shadowing me through the house. Every attempt she made to start a conversation was met with short, polite replies, civil but distant. Around noon, I checked my phone. A message from an unknown number caught my eye. Hey, just thought you should know, I saw your wife at Jessica's last night. She was getting pretty close to some guy. Figured you'd want to see this. Attached was a photo. My chest tightened. There she was, outside near fire pit, her legs stretched across another man's lap. She was laughing, his hand resting comfortably on her knee. It wasn't explicit, but it was enough to fracture something inside me. I walked to the kitchen and silently held up the phone. She looked at the image and all the color drained from her face. Her lips parted, searching for words. Finally, she stammered, It's not what it looks like. I had too much to drink. And I held up my hand. Spare me the explanations. I warned you. You went anyway. Her eyes welled with tears. Mark, please. I didn't mean to. I cut her off. I'm not walking out. But I don't see you the same way anymore. That silence landed like a hammer. No yelling, no storming out, just quiet disappointment, thick and unrelenting. Over the following week, she tried to mend the damage in small, visible ways, preparing my favorite meals, checking in constantly, offering little acts of care. But none of it came with an actual apology. I stayed there, physically present, but emotionally distant, whatever warmth I had for her locked tightly away. Then one evening, she broke down completely. Tears streamed down her cheeks as she whispered, I should have listened to you. I thought it was just a harmless night out. I didn't realize I'd destroy the part of you that believed in me. I looked into her eyes briefly, then turned away. You didn't lose me, I said quietly. But the version of me who believed this couldn't happen, that version is gone.